この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu or Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Take your pick. Episodes 104 and 105. Last week we watched episodes 102 and 103. 102 had some cool space combat. 103 had some amazing conversations. Highest on the totem pole of which was the sort of fight between Oberstein and Bittenfeld, and it was Wallen? Bittenfeld was there. He tackled him across the table, and it was kind of amazing. And I just because of the placement of that in the episode, I think that's what we're gonna be looking at / dealing with for a little while here. We've got sort of two different opinions in play amongst the leaders of Reinhardt's fleets. Oberstein wants to take a bunch of political prisoners and then use them as hostages and force Iserlohn to surrender. And Bittenfeld and folks want to fight with a full frontal assault with honor and just crush those people in Iserlohn, crush the uncrushable, break the I don't know where I was going with that, but it was definitely Raro fight the power. Yeah, some amazing lines from Oberstein about how the Empire itself is not the Kaiser's private property, and his fleets are not his private forces, and there are some moral qualms with just sending lots and 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 lots of people to die, for a whim when they could have an essentially bloodless exchange probably and come to some kind of peace accord, which would be cool. Peace accord sounds nice. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't know though. We're gonna have to see. I think the big thing that I'm interested in right now is like what happens when / if news of this little confrontation in Oberstein's office makes its way back to Reinhardt. Like what will he do about that? I don't know, but I want to find out. And then we've got some other things. We've got Rubinsky, and he's dying at the same time that the Kaiser's health is still kind of flip-flopping between he's fine and he's dying and he's fine and he's dying. So we got a lot of plates spinning up in the air right now, and I'm wondering whether they're gonna, I don't know, become stabilized or come crashing down. We'll have to see. So with all of that in mind, let us go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into episode 104, see where we're going with this. I've got the episode up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction video, a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, which you can find in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to sync up your own copy of Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu with the timer-based version up on YouTube, you are totally welcome to do that. Just get it ready because the beep beep timer to count you down to the start of the episode will be coming at you right now. Let's go. God damn it, I'm not tired, but as soon as this song started, I had the urge to yawn. What the fuck? It's really weird. Okay, starting right up with that. Reporting back. Looks like it. That's a big-ass TV, Reinhard. On April 4th. Okay, timeline. Really? Seems right up his alley. Alley. Of course. Hard to swallow. I don't remember. Actually. Oh, she's really far along. Once upon a dream, maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, talk to Julian. It might. It's an option. It's possible. Ween ween. Yes. Yep. Ooh. Oh, 100%. Yeah, absolutely he would. I wasn't. How far along is she? Mm. If you ever get there, honestly, man. Yeah. Mm. I get weird ominousness from this shot. That full dark shadow against the white background shot is way too similar to a certain death frame. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yep. Couple of huge ifs there. Oh, hey. Depends how it swings. Hmm. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Harbashtato. And Bregner, okay. Hmm. 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 I was thinking about that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. No, no more of that, please. All right, Harberstadt. Close. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Ah. Shit. Immortalizing this moment. Oh. Straight brawls in the streets. Oh, that's not good. Running time. Or gathering allies time. Did that guy have a mop? Oh shit, that's a mop. Fuck. Destruction of property. Fucking seriously? What? What? Why are they stealing furniture? I don't understand it. All right, buddy. Be safe. Please. Please be safe. Oh, they were building barricades. That actually makes more sense. Okay. This is ridiculous. Batman. Bat tank. Wow, came himself. Please be safe. Balls of fucking steel. Oh, okay. I had a feeling he would say something like that. You're gonna have to come up with a really good argument, buddy. Okay, that's a pretty good argument, buddy. Yeah, maybe. But, like, how are you gonna convince Bittenfeld to actually apologize? That sounds like a really tall order. Is that so? How strange. Hmm. You could still get fucking poisoned, buddy. Nah, you're gonna have to apologize. There's so much focus on that cup of tea. Like, so much focus. Uh... Smart. Surprisingly smart for... Well, he's a smart guy. He's just rash. Worst case scenario. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Likely, though. It's possible, though. Reinhard? Oh, that. Already has. Okay, Asuka. Okay. Okay. Well, for Iserlohn, they don't have the ability to deal with a full frontal assault, not really. They don't have the people. It is kind of just desserts. That's a problem, though. There are some cool peeps there. They haven't really been in a room together. But yeah, Oberstein would definitely have the upper hand. But negotiation. I don't know. Well, fuck. That's quite a question. That's quite a question. Okay. Without discussing with Reinhard. Have to come to Heinesen. Oh man, that's like a repeat of bad times. Oh no. Okay, I'm listening. But she's going. Right. Yeah. Or Imperial soldiers pretending to be terrorists. That's not a terrible idea. In fact, if you were to talk to Bittenfeld would do that just to thwart any possible Oberstein plans. Hmm. Well, we lost some last time, yeah. Oh, family, buddy. Fair enough. Hmm. Not even a little bit. But I mean, hmm. Okay. How? The what? The rug pool incident? Okay. I don't know what that is or where that is or okay. Cool. Okay, no preview, no preview, no preview. Okay. Okay, some cool things in this episode. Couple of favorite things. Bittenfeld getting all mad and then kicking something and then stubbing his toe is the most perfect encapsulation of Bittenfeld's character that I have seen. It is so perfect because that's exactly who he is. He gets angry at things and then he lashes out and then it hurts him. So I just had to throw that out because of all the good things in this episode, I think that was probably my favorite for very different reasons. And I need to see it again. Where is it? Where's that little kick? Okay, he gets up. Yeah. Oh. That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous and perfect. So lots of focus on Oberstein and his way of thinking. I think besides this moment, favorite line comes down to when we're talking about Yulian shouldn't be considering the ethical ramifications of his decisions and should be just coming from it from like a what is the best political thing to do in this situation, which I read as or took as just a statement of like when you're up against a Machiavellian, you have to fight on their level because they are not going to be considering ethical ramifications and they will take the choice that gives them an advantage, even if it is ethically dubious or morally dubious. Like, so you're hindering yourself if you are thinking along those lines because they are not, probably. But Oberstein does in a weird way. Some other sort of lovely moments in this. It was Mueller who hops up on top of a tank and does a badass, right? Mueller was the one who went and talked, so it was Wallen. I actually get those two mixed up continuously, so sorry. All right, it'll say it. Wallen, yeah, okay. Wallen parked his armored vehicle between the two of them. I got really confused when they were just dragging like pieces of furniture out of random shops and like throwing them on the ground. It's like, that is the most ridiculous riot I've ever seen. Nope, they were creating barricades. Okay, that makes sense. It's just super badass. Just sitting in the middle of an about to be war zone and just being like, no, stay. Amazing, love it. The lines about Oberstein being powerful medicine, but a difficult one. I don't remember who said that or when or where. It sounds like a Royenthal thing to say, I think, but I don't quite remember it. Glad that they brought it up again because it's a really good line. Definitely some side effects from it. Definitely not the tastiest of medicine, but quite powerful. Is it intentional that we frame Wallen here? Like, I actually got scared for Wallen here and then when he went into battle because this scene is super reminiscent of Royenthal's final scenes with the sky in the background and all that stuff. I don't think it's the same room or anything, but yeah, super reminiscent of that. And then I kind of am afraid of this shot in particular, which we returned to a couple of times, but like this shot screams tragedy to me and I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this particular composition. Like partly it's that we go into a very muted black and white with the super blown out lighting from the window. But like this scares me a little bit. And makes me feel like the entire scene before it where he is saying goodbye to Hilda is like a major goodbye. Like in my mind I'm thinking Reinhard takes a trip to Heinessen and Reinhard doesn't come back because he falls extremely ill while he's there. I'm not thinking like betrayal or murder, but I'm thinking illness for Reinhard seems like the thing. Some other lovely stuff in this conversation. I actually there are some particular shots in the beginning portions of this conversation when it's rather dark that I really like the aesthetic of. Like this one, I really like the way that this looks. Reinhard being a brooding boy, and then the way that we do this transition here, jump, and it just disappears, and we're like looking out from the TV at them. We see it disappear in front of them. It's kind of cool. This whole room setup is pretty badass. The one thing that kind of slightly bugs me just a little bit is like, y'all have the power to instantly communicate across time, across space, like long distances, and just like have a video conference. Why you need to bring people from the enemy team like into your territory and give them a chance to get assassinated? Why you need to go into the enemy territory and give them a chance to assassinate you doesn't really quite line up to me. Like, you could just send some messages back and forth and be like, hey, video conference, let's just talk this out. Hey, so let's not kill each other, do a little thingy. I guess if they have to sign documents or something. But hey, I mean, come on, don't they have digital signatures in this day and age? Come on, please. Anyway, it's bullshit and it has to happen for story purposes, obviously, but so many problems could have been resolved in this show if people had just been like, yeah, we could just talk over the phone. Young Wenli wouldn't have had to go places and die going places. There are definite parallels being set up here of like if Julian and Frederica and like and everybody are going to go and meet to negotiate with Reinhard and Oberstein and other forces, the immediate fear is repetition of the precedent of Yang Wenli, as was brought up. Like, whether it is terrorists or Oberstein in disguise as terrorists, it doesn't matter. I just don't want Julian dead. Or Frederica, let's be honest. A little bit surprised that we didn't get any scene at all of like saying goodbye to Kataros. Okay, interesting, scary. We seem to be on a rather like fast timetable since we started here on April 4th and then moved on to April 10th. Seems like things are accelerating. And then one other thing, I missed the title actually when it appeared here. After the toward peace via bloodshed. Okay, I thought it was something weird. Bloodshed. That's an interesting one, and it refers to a whole lot of themes throughout the series. Interesting one. And then we've got this rug pool incident that apparently is going to change the situation dramatically before they even left Easterlund Corridor. So will it happen inside Easterlund Corridor, or will it happen elsewhere and they will be notified about it, or not notified about it, which would be even worse, depending on what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay. And then let me just go through my notes. Oberstein is too right, and people find that distasteful. Kessler, Reinhard, April 10th, rug pool incident, torpedo for Zupa. Okay, we're good. That is what I wanted to talk about for this episode, which was relatively quick. Let's go ahead and move along and find out what this earth-shattering rug pool incident thing is about to be. Yeah, let's find out. So, pull it up. Got it up. Ready to go. Let's do it. Beep beep timer. Rug pool prison. Oh. Oh, jeez. No knowledge of the planning or instigators or anything. Not yet. Haberspashba, or whatever your name is. That was a really stupid dum-dum move that you just did there. And they're gonna think this is an attack of some kind. But that's not it. They just want their honor, right? Thank you. Yeah. Communication, Bittenfeld people. Not Bittenfeld himself. Which means less of them dispatched to actually deal with the problem. Ooh, which means the problem might get out of hand. Are they actually going to go and try to free Bittenfeld? Oh, fuck. So now, potentially more war in the streets, huh? You have orders, though. You have orders. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. I'm sorry, those military police have seen some shit, so no. No. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. No, don't do it. Wallen? Wallen? Please be Wallen. Oh. It's Ferner. Unerring judgment and directions. Nice. Oh shit. So he gathered them all together and they're all going together to do the thing. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. That could have been really bad. For everybody, everywhere. Alright. Ooh. I like how the music drops out and it's just chaos and sirens. No, 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 no. Yeah, those are bargaining chips, fam. Mm. Was that Ferner? Is it, though? It is. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, no. Bullshit honor stuff? Counting... Fuck... Ah! They weren't dispatched. Oh my god. While people were dying. Dominoes. Riots and explosions in the streets? Oh. As if. Terra. I don't know what to think other than terrorists. Gleam, gleam. Oh. Yeah, good move. Good fucking move. Huh? What is Oberstein doing that is so important? Okay, Oberstein, what are you doing right now? Drinking tea. Just man after my own heart. Okay. He's just letting this happen? Why? Paeta and Oliveira? Yeah, how did that happen? Outside influence. I gotta say Terra. Yeah. Who else? Yep. No being friends. Likely, I would say. Hell, they'll think that anyway. Right? Crap. Yeah, will they even get the notice? I'm sure that they can. Thank you, Shankop. Smart boy. Let them come to you. Okay. So this attempt at negotiations shatters. That was a really cool cut. Okay. Is that a crucial day? Okay. Something happened in those 24 hours? A fleet? Whose fleet? Who is in command of this fleet right now? Yeah, I'm not much of a believer in luck, Dusty. Oh, you get 3 per long rest. Fuck. Quite different. Quite. So are we building up to Dusty dying? Because that would be fucking not okay. This feels like we're building up to Dusty dying, and I'm fucking not okay with that. Just throwing that out there, because I get scared when we focus on characters that are like, look how great this character is. Chillin' drinking tea. Yeah, why wasn't he jumping to it, man? We are again focused. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's pretty fucking ominous. Who's in command of those enemy fleets? Bye. Who is this? Who is that? Who is acting on their own? The whole fleet. Whole fleet came out. Yeah. As does she shit. Meerkats? Get bopped. Yeah. Okay. Purging Wind. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Jeez, that guy's got a hell of a chin. Okay. That actually makes sense. Hmm. Maybe. Okay, Reinhardt's here. Once. Long time ago. Hey, sorry. Alright, you two fucking idiots. What have you been up to? And why? Oh, damn, he's so cool. But he's apologizing to Reinhardt, not to Oberstein. Of course he did. True. Sure, I guess. No response from Oberstein. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So, best case scenario, huh? Direct order. Okay. Okay, a direct order to prevent meddling. I don't feel like he would go against it, but he might. But then that would be full disobedience of Reinhardt. There aren't that many episodes left, so yes. Hmm. Upheaval and change. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Maybe. Hmm. Oh, fuck. He's a fucking hate sink again. Maybe. Worrying. Fuck you, narrator son, and your use of the word seemed. Just okay. Arson of place. Hmm. Hmm. No, not looking. Okay. Okay. A lot of things that I'm not quite certain I understand about this episode. So, actually, you know what? The thing at the very end that perhaps Oberstein organized all of this to happen this way kind of answers one of them, which is the question of why was Oberstein not doing anything? It seems as though it would be in his best interest to go and personally see to dealing with the incident at Rugpool and also the terrorist attacks. But if he was attempting to organize it so that Reinhard would be the one to be able to get the credit and Oberstein would remain as a hate sink, then it makes a lot of sense. The other thing that I don't quite understand is who who was the fleet that ended up stationed outside of Iserlohn, outside of the corridor, the Empire fleet, and under whose orders were they there? Because like Empire people should have known and should have been given orders to let them pass freely. That they were coming for negotiations and should have been able to let them pass freely. So who would have been there to block their return? It doesn't make any sense to me. And the admiral wasn't named, and I didn't recognize him, so I'm a little bit confused by that. And it was only 100 ships, so I'm like multi-level confused by that. Unless it was a ploy by perhaps Oberstein to make things fall apart. But why would he? I don't know why he would do that when his plan was the plan to to enable negotiations / a hostage exchange? Yeah, that's a big question for me. Who ordered that fleet there, and to what end? Don't know. Do not know. Okay, so pretty clearly some level of terrorist involvement in this plot, with Rugpool Prison going crazy messy, and terrorist involvement in the other explosions, riots, snipers, and such in the streets. Scary. Doesn't seem like it would have been Rubinsky, since he's dying of a brain tumor, and last we saw him, he seemed pretty fucked up right now. Definitely seems like terrorist involvement. And our admirals have the same idea. Okay. Overshine just letting it happen. Rip to Paeta and Oliveira, along with some others. And I hope the Murai wakes up soon. But, one thing that I did look up as the credits rolled was asthenia, just because I didn't recognize the word. It is just general weakness, especially of muscle strength, and in this case is just a general term for unexplained or unexplainable weakness / illness, potentially caused by all sorts of possible things. Okay. Oberstein taking action terrified me for a moment. This whole idea of the dust off of Heinessen. I don't know. We built up this idea of like Oberstein doing a house cleaning and a purging wind type of thing, and then it never really happened that way. So okay, cool. And now we are about a month from where we started this reaction video, with Reinhardt arriving on May 2nd. Okay, and then he deigns to give a direct order to Oberstein to prevent meddling or prevent any potential, like, pretend to be terrorists and stop the Iserlohnites from doing their thing and prevent peace. Which I suppose should work. I don't think Oberstein would go against a direct order from Reinhard unless he sincerely believed that it was in the interests of the Empire itself. And more than that, that Reinhard himself was irredeemable as a leader / ruler, and I don't think he believes that right now. We're definitely continuing to build up this illness for Reinhard. We just keep mentioning it, keep being a little bit scary and ominous about it, and so I'm a little bit scared and ominous, I guess. I don't know. Whole sequence with the riot and prison break felt really cool to me. It's pretty awesome. And I don't know, I think that was the standout thing of the episode, especially with the different forces disagreeing with each other and arguing. It's facepalm worthy. Bittenfeld's troops are rather facepalm worthy. Did I ever write down that guy's name? Nope, I did not. The bearded admiralty typey guy under Bittenfeld. Didn't write down his name, but he's kind of a goof, kind of an idiot who's going to get a lot of people killed if he continues doing what he's doing. Reminds me quite a bit of like the early Imperial admirals who are like, honor, justice. We have to do the honor thing. Yeah, I don't know about that. Also, a rather terrifying moment where we talk about how great and wonderful Dusty is, and how he could be, totally in another life could have been like a fleet admiral in his 20s or 30s. And then we get like this flash to a tree place. Yeah, slightly different from Yang Wenli, with potentially a different balance, a better balance of how to use soft and hard tactics. Yeah. And then we get this moment, and it makes me feel like Dusty's gonna die, and I am really scared of that, because I really like Dusty, and that's not okay with me. Dusty has been here since the very beginning. He's one of the few who's been here since the very beginning, you know? Also, okay, what was the question that Reinhardt asked him? Whether it's right to use them as hostages. If they're killer integers, they can't even be used as hostages, can they? And he just answers with no. No, sir. Okay, that's it. Dismissed. And then we basically almost like lay it out there that the situation with Reinhardt's illness is extremely grave. Because we put it in the words of Mecklinger writing a history later. Wrote this in later days, but at that point in time had no idea of the gravity of the situation. That's very scary. So who is this fleet? I don't know. I mean, it's a dark gray ship. It could be anybody. Who is this admiral? I have no idea. No clue. All right, and then we get some orders, sweep some dust off of Heinesen to make things ready. We have found Rubinsky, and we're going to do a thing. Searching through those one by one, we finally found him. Cool statues, just saying. Kind of like that Bittenfeld refuses to apologize to Oberstein himself. He is apologizing to the person whose authority he respects and not to the person who is actually insulting, and then just continues to insult him. Very Bittenfeld. Doesn't get toe stubbed for it, but yeah, all right. And I'll count on your abilities in exterminating them, but you have no objections, right? He is ordered specifically and directly to prevent anyone who would meddle with the movements of the Easterlo Knights. I assume he'll do his best. Narrator-san keeping me on my toes, though, with the whole, like, is this going to be the time for unity and peace in the universe? No, chaos and bloodshed will continue forever. Like, okay, thanks. I don't know how this is going to end, then. That sounds horrible. And terrorism might be the main factor in the storm. I suppose so. And away we go to Iserlohn. All right, and then the thing is the arson on the planet Fazan. The arson of Steinigpalmer Schloss. Oh, fuck. That's a name. This location, is that the place where Reinhardt lives? Normally? Not sure. It's got a cool stained glass window, though. Do we see it in the beginning of the episode? As the place where... No, because he's already on ships. Do we see it at the beginning of the last episode? I feel like we did. 104. It's all inside. Crap. Well, rip. I have no idea. I have no idea what building that is, and I have a feeling that if I Google it, it will come up with spoilers for the event that is going to take place there. But arson is going to happen there, and it's going to be a bad thing somehow, for some reason. Okay. Okay, things are getting interesting. We've got a semi-repeat scenario of the potential negotiations between Julian and Frederica and other people, and Reinhardt himself, now that he's on Heinesen. Oberstein's been given his orders. Terrorists are almost certainly going to try to do something to prevent peace in the galaxy. We haven't heard from the terrorists themselves in a little while. We've just seen elements of their maybe plans. I don't know. Okay, and Reinhardt has illness. Spooky. Spooky. Lots of focus on Oberstein, as though he's going to be a very major player in the next couple episodes events. But we're going to have to wait for the next couple of episodes to figure out how that's going to go. So, that's what we'll do. In any case, let's wrap this up. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu, episodes 104 and 105. I hope you've enjoyed them as much or more than I have, and I hope to catch you next week in the next ones. Peace.